when he shot it in there against the San Francisco 49ers on the last play of the game. So I think we're all kind of waiting for that magic to show itself every now and then. But here's the thing, and I know Britt's watching this, and they got it on in the locker room. Here's what I'm hoping for, Brett Favre. Here's what I'm hoping for. I want to see a smile on your face. I want to see you have some fun from the time you go to the stadium and get out there for warm-ups and on the sideline, because that's one of his strengths, is to relax, make the players around him relax. I think that team is pressing a little bit right now. It starts with Brett. So you relax, you be Brett Favre, have some fun, and loosen up that team a little bit so you can play the game.
I like it, Coach. But one thing I haven't seen is that red hat either. Where's that red? And that red dusty hat you see on the line, he comes out and he talks to him. But it haven't run out, Coach. Not yet. I've been on three or 4 teams in a row that reached the playoffs. It ain't how you start, it's how you get it going after you're into it, because we know he needs more practice, he needs more continuity with his offense. O-line's got to move people off the ball, get AP running the ball. But time around with Favre.
It's not about reaching the playoffs.
No. We talk about time run out until he's mathematically eliminated from the playoffs.
We're not talking about making the playoffs.
No,
that's not.
The Super Bowl bust.
Yeah, they can make the playoffs. They can bring Brett back just to make the playoffs.
They bring the trophy home. Yeah. So if that's the question, time's run out. Football season. It's a long football season. Let's give him time.
Has to get to the Super Bowl really to make it a successful season. But I still say it's hard. I can't say time has run out. You know, because it's like he has that magic. I'm still waiting to see it. We may not see it early on in the season, maybe later in the season when he gets his full complement of guys. I mean, think about it. He doesn't have a receiver that has over 50 yards right now, and no receiver has scored a touchdown. Percy Harvin is the leading receiver. He averages 22 yards a game. So that tells you when he gets some guys that can really make some plays for him, and mainly his guy, he'll be back in it. It's just that they got to make sure that they are not too far out of it when that time comes.
But to your point, Steve, I mean, to your point that you want to see more smiling at it. You want to see more. Now, the question is, when you put 2 and 2 together, that's the 1-2. The other 2 is when he said he came back, he did it. He's doing it for his guys. He's doing it for his teammates. He's not doing it. He didn't say, I'm coming back for myself and to win.
To have fun.
So when he said that, when he came back, and now 2 games in that they're 0-2, we don't see that jubilant Favre. We don't see that guy who's slapping people on the popo or on the head and stuff like that.
Pants on the ground.
We're not seeing the pants on the ground Favre. Then you start wondering, is it in there? Is he trying to must he manufacture that, which is something he's never had to do in his first 2 days?
Because that's all been very natural for him. That's him. Whether it's at the stadium or at home, he's a fun-loving guy, and we haven't seen as much of that. But I give him credit for, hey, the players came down there and said, we got to have you back, let's go. He's being a good teammate is what he's doing right there. It's not selfish. It's, listen, they want me, all right, what the heck, let's go.
So thank you.
But here's a team that's a little bit desperate right now in trying to replace and improve their receiving core. And maybe it's a little bit, there hasn't been that much to smile about, let's face it. You know, you lose at Sidney Rice, and then all of a sudden they're trying to try Javon Walker, and now Hank Baskett, and then maybe they were talking about Vincent Jackson coming in, and is Percy going to be healthy? So that's been very unsettling, maybe very concerning for him, but still I've seen him on the sideline when you're losing games and you're having a tough time, still loose, being loose, on the bus, in the stadium, in the huddle, and that's what I want to see.
Look, I asked the old savvy veteran right around year 10 for me, like, you know, when do you know when it's time to retire? He said, when you come to work and it's not fun,
It ain't fun no more.
and it's not fun to Favre right now.
But there was one moment where he was being jocular on the field before the game. That was Mike Carey, who's 61.
61.
He looks like
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Black don't cry.
Mike got to throw a flag on his back.
I mean, you're crazy. You know, when you think of it, guys, after a shocking Easter Sunday trade of their old franchise quarterback in division and